everyone. So it is the day before the first day of the 3-day event. So I'm actually going to haul the 3 horses over today before the show. That way they can at least acclimate to Silverglade and their stable before the event begins. So I have a couple hours before I have to leave. So first I'm going to grab my tack and my stuff. First I'm going to grab my bridles. Then I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab my saddles. And of course, I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab where my boots are at and my grooming stuff. And then I'm going to head out and I'm probably going to braid their manes before we leave too. So that way I'm not trying to do it the day of tomorrow because they can be a little fidgety about having their manes done. Then I put everything out in the trailer so that the trailer was pre-packed and I wouldn't have to worry about bringing in. Then I decided to work on Comet's mane, get it all braided, and I got his shipping wraps on. Then I grabbed Ace and I got his mane all braided, and then I put his shipping boots wraps on. Then I got Night Out and did his mane and put his shipping wraps on. So now I'm going to load up and head over. I only have a 2-horse trailer, so I'm going to load Ace first and take him over. He did really well on the ride, and it was kind of busy there, but not really. Ace has been here before, so I wasn't really too concerned about how he would handle the transportation and moving through everything. Once we were inside Silverglade stables, I put him in the very first stall because that was reserved for me and him. And then once I got him in there and situated, I drove back to Golden to go get the boys. So I loaded Knight first because he's actually pretty calm about this kind of stuff. And then after about 10 minutes of Comet trying to bolt out the trailer, I finally got him to load up nicely once he realized that Knight was going to be going with him. So that was fun and very exciting. Once we got there, I decided to unload Comet first because Comet had never been here before, and I wanted to get the problematic child in first before I did anything else, because I knew Knight would be fine with it, even though he hasn't been here either. Well, actually, once. For a flat show. So, I put him in the stall next to Ace, even though at home I don't have them really stalled together usually. But I figured having him between the two that are used to showing and going places would be better for him mentally, and I wouldn't have to worry about him being put next to horses and starting something. And of course, Knight unloaded and walked in like the usual champ that he is. He's very good about this stuff, and even though it was really busy there today, he was pretty calm and chillax about it all, which I was really happy about. And so, of course, I'm going to put him in the third stall next to Comet because I figured he's the better one to put in case I get another horse next to them and he won't be so freak outish about everything. Hopefully, we'll see. So I got them all taken care of. I got their shipping boots off and everything else. And they've all got their hay and grain for the night. So I'm going to head out and I'll be back in the morning to feed them, take care of them, and get them ready for the dressage event. Good afternoon, evening, whatever. I don't know, I'm so nervous right now. So it is the evening of the event. My first horse I'm going to be riding is Ace. Thankfully, everyone left their braids in overnight, and I've already taken them out earlier and lunged them and worked them a little bit, so they got some of their spiciness out and got kind of used to the arena. So I'm going to get them all ready to go, and so first is going to be Ace, of course. He's the first to go in the series, and I am the very first rider, so I am extremely nervous. So I'm grabbing Ace, and I'm going to take him over and groom him down and start getting ready because there's a bit of a walk down to the arena, and I'm going to use that as our warm-up time because I'll walk him and stretch him out on our way down there. Hopefully all will go well. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put his saddle pad on, then his girth with saddle, which sometimes he can keep girthy about, and then I went and put my show top on, and my gloves, my boots, and my helmet, and then I went and I got his bridle on before we left. So as I walk him out, I'm kind of just watching how he walks to make sure he's not showing any lameness and to make sure I have his girth done properly, because sometimes if I have it too far up on him, he won't really extend out in his walk, and I know I have the girth done not right. He's very picky about his girth. So I'm going to walk down and try to warm him up as we go down. I think I'll actually get on him. I'm not going to walk the whole way. And I'm going to try and psych myself up for this show. So, this is going to be, oh gosh, you guys, I'm so nervous. Like, I am a ball of nerves. So, by the time I got down there, it was time for me to enter the arena. And I did. I was super nervous. And Ace, thankfully, was nice, calm, and collected. Me, slightly freaking out inside. I overshot our turn down A, down center line, and then we saluted, and our test began. Now, I didn't record every single portion. Well, it was recorded all, but giving you guys the highlights of all three rides. So, at B, we did a 20-meter circle, which was really good. And then here at A, we're going to do a trot to canter to trot circle. And he picked up the canter as soon as I asked on the perfect lead, too. So I was very happy. And then he came out of it in a beautiful manner. It was a flawless transition in my mind. This was our cross the diagonal with a rein change. Yes, change of rein. And his trot was nice and long, which in this kind of big arena, you want a really long trot. So we missed E because I didn't really like how our trot circle was for E. But our trot to canter circle at A, the opposite direction, he picked up really quick, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I loved it. And this was our best circle, hence why you get to see the full circle, because I was very, very proud of it. And then our transition was again flawless. I felt like our walk and trot to canter transitions were awesome. His free walk from B to H was awesome. I was very happy with it. He was relaxed and he still had that forward movement, which was good. So going down center line again, I feel like he's just trying to show off now because he knows we're at the end of the test. Salute. And then I had no time between him and night to get ready, so I didn't get any of that, sorry. But after our first test on Ace, I was very happy and my nerves had calmed down some, so it was nice to get on night and already have those nerves out. And Knight's trot was amazing. I loved how forward he was, and he kind of had a bounce to it because he still had a lot of energy left over, even though I'd lunged him. So after our salute, our test began, and it's the same test as before, but you'll get different parts. Like this one, halfway through, when I came back actually, the judge had decided, since the Silverglade Dressage Arena was so big, that we were to cut our circles in half, which was a sudden surprise because I came back and it's like, what? Okay. So this is our first attempt at the cut in half circle, so I'm actually really proud of him for that, and myself. Very proud of myself for that. This is our trot to canter, and he picked it up in the second cue to go, but once he was up and going, it was awesome. Very forward, very nice, even rhythmed canter, and then his transition to his trot was also very nice. Could have been better. Our change rein across the diagonal, he definitely did a beautiful job. Like, I have no critiques for that one. Our trot circle at E, because I felt like this was our better trot circle after our first attempt on B. Maybe it's just we're going a different direction and this is his stronger direction. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm right-handed and so my outer rein is my stronger hand. You never know. And then our second trot to canter. He picked this one up on the first cue, which was really nice, but I really cut our circle small on one side, so I didn't feel like it made a circle. It made more of an egg shape, in my opinion. So that definitely got me some points. Dropped. But his transition down was really nice. His free walk, he was really stiff in the hindquarters, and I don't know what was causing that. I'll definitely have to take a look after our ride today to see what's going on. And then down center line again. He wanted to speed down the center line because he knew it was the end of the test and he was ready. Had to kind of restrain him. And then thankfully I had a little bit of time to watch at least one ride before I had to go get on Comet. Comet was being lazy, and I mean lazy. I felt like his trot could have been way better and that his forwardness could have been a lot better. Maybe it's just me. Maybe he just likes show jumping better than dressage. I don't know. Or he was just lazy that day. Because he had a lot of energy when I lunged him earlier. Our first trot circle was actually pretty good, even though I was still wishing he would have been a little bit more forward. But definitely our better trot circle, well, at least at B, was one of our better ones. Our trot to canter, I had to cue him at least 3 or 4 times starting at A before he finally picked up the canter. Thankfully, he picked up the right lead. And our circle was actually pretty good. I'm proud of it, even though I still cut the other end off. For some reason, that one side I just cut. His diagonal was okay. He changed reins nicely. Our trot circle at E was okay. It was efficient in my mind. I'm still wishing he had more umph in his trot, but I'm really having to keep him going because between our different things, he's actually been breaking into a walk, which I have been fighting to keep him at the trot. That transition was about 3 cues for the canter, so he still picked it up nice. His walk, I think he was just starting to be sassy now. He was getting done with me and forcing him to do this. And then going down center line, he finally decided to show me that he was done and just would not listen. And as soon as that was happened, I bolted out of there. So overall, it was okay. I think I did pretty good. You know, Ace was the superstar, of course. Knight did awesome, and Comet, well, he truly showed how much he did not like dressage to me. So after day 1, we placed 4th on Knight, I got 6th on Ace, and 7th on Comet. So not bad for the first day. Let's see what happens tomorrow.